Welcome to the Whimsical Workshop. In this video, I'm going to share with you the Toil and Trouble Pattern along with the fabric collection we used for it. So let's get started. Yay! In this video today, I'm going to share with you our Toil and Trouble Pattern along with the beautiful fabrics that were picked to go in the project. I've had this on my shelf to sew for a little while now, but I am not going to get it done in time for Halloween. So I'm creating this video to share with you the pattern and the fabrics because the fabrics are in stores now and you may want to get your hands on them before they're out of print. So every year I see lots and lots of Halloween lines, and I do love Halloween, so I don't think I ever get tired of it, but there are certain lines that really stand out to me and I want to make sure that I use those in our projects. One of those such lines was called Retro Halloween from Clothworks, and here is the panel behind me. You can just see how adorable this line was. They picked a retro color palette. It has all the retro artwork on it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Bewitched, which as a little girl I watched that show all the time, so it had some nostalgic feel to it for me as well, and I just loved the whole group, and I'm going to show you the coordinates here in just a second. We took this panel and we did two different versions in the pattern, which I'll put here on the screen for you to see. The first one, we cut the panel apart and pieced it with cream background and then added the retro stars as an applique around the cut blocks. And the second one, we left the panel whole, added some borders on it, and then put those retro stars in the borders. So you have a lot of applique on one and a little bit of piecing, and on the other one you have a lot of piecing and a little bit of applique. So there's a little bit for everybody. So when you do get our pattern, you will see it comes with the full-size templates. There's a sheet in there so you can see how big the stars are on the quilt. You'll just trace these onto fusible web. I will link a video below on how we do fusible applique, how we finish our edges, and that tutorial will definitely help you make this pattern. The pattern includes both versions. The version 1, which is pieced, is 58 by 63, and the version 2, that is just the panel with the borders, is 56 by 68. So these are the fabrics I picked for our quilt. They are not the entire line, so I will leave a link below to the entire line so you can check out all the other prints that came in it. We used the majority of the prints, just maybe not all of the colors. Again, the panel was the star attraction for the whole quilt, and then we built around it. We used the very, very cute black cats with their little green eyes and the little stars. This is some of the blocks or stars, depending on which version you're doing. Then we used the polka dots in 3 colors, and I just love the little jack-o'-lantern heads on there. We did the black and orange, the light orange and cream, and the black and cream. And I think there was a couple others we didn't use, but those are the polka dots. They are the best Halloween polka dots. Then we get to the stars of the line. Here is the stripe. This is the it's very retro. It's brown and orange, which are my least favorite colors, but for some reason in this group I love them. It has all these little sayings. For the quilt we left the panel hole. We fussy cut this and used it as a frame around the panel, and then in the other quilt we cut it and used it as blocks. So you just cut a chunk of it and use it as a block. So there's differences between the two. One has a lot of applique, one has a little applique. One has fussy cutting, one does not. So you can find which one fits checks all your boxes, and that's the one I would make. Next up, we have the very, very cute retro patch. They did it in black background and cream. The black ground I used as the outer border on these projects, and the cream we used as the blocks on the version 1, but not on version 2. And it's just really, really cute. I'll hold it up here so you can see the little witch and the pumpkins and the sayings. Just a really fun print. So those are those. And then lastly, they did this really sweet tonal Twinkle Star print. And it picks up that same star that we're using through everything. So this is the black and the cream, the orange and the black. There we go. Orange and black, and then my favorite, the cream with the orange. So those are the fabrics for Retro Halloween that we used in our Toil and Trouble pattern. The pattern is available on our website, and the fabrics, we will put a link below if we can find somewhere that's selling it retail, but you could just search Retro Halloween from Clothworks and you can find out from your local stores or online who's got it and who's selling it for Halloween. So let me know what you think of this video in this format. I appreciate you watching. Leave me comments below if you want to see more yummy fabrics that we get in the studio. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell. That'll alert you every time we drop a video. And I thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.